Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Can't believe it's Monday again, but here we are. Thanks for tuning into the Unsigned Showcase and checking out the Monday grind. We got 7 bands to give a spin again this week because the grind queue is absolutely flying. No worries there. Now, last week we did pure blasting out, ridiculous amount of blast beats in last week's video, and more deathy kind of dark stuff. We got some dark stuff in this week, but it's more hardcore based, or core based, I should say. And we got all sorts of stuff in there this week, but some more breakdowns than just pure blasting out like we had last week. Now, this first band we're going to check out, the drummer of this band, we know, or at least I know, and you should know if you see me wearing their cap, Leached. It was a band that we checked out a few years ago. Really stuck with me. I thought they were absolutely dope on a rope, and really enjoyed their music. They got some cool live videos as well on the internet, but hadn't heard much from them in a while. And it turns out, unfortunately, they're not a band anymore, which I was really sad to hear about. But Tom, the drummer from that band, who I think is one of the sickest drummers out there personally, and looks absolutely crazy, sent this over. He remembered me, which I'm really pleased about. He's got a new band together. He's trying to rekindle that Leached vibe and kind of just the heaviness and the amazingness that they had. So we'll see if they've got it in this band. BurntBody is the name of the band. Mauled is the name of the track. This is UK-based power violence. Love to hear it. Let's give it a spin. Sounding dope.
Oh.
Got a bit of a crack there. Cool. I love seeing bands in the studio, in the video like that. Really dope. Well, these guys are sounding nice. I'm sure there's some octaving going on those guitars, but they sound super deep and crunchy and just hard and heavy. The bass cut through still amazing way. Tom's drumming was great, and the vocals there, when he's not cracking his throat, sounded amazing. So hopefully we'll hear more of that band going on this year. This is another new band to the channel to check out. 1,000 is what that says there. The track's called Clipped Wings. Let's give it a spin.
What you want? THOUSANDANGELSANDSEVEN.
There you go. Really cool. Really enjoyed it. Love the vocal layer in there. We're doing the high-pitched screams and then a long one in the background. Really sounded amazing. Gave a lot of cool atmosphere. Man, I used to say, and I thought that this music was dead, kind of old-school mathcore with a punk rock edge to it. But no, we're tapping into some really, really nice bands fairly regularly now and reminding me, man, this stuff still sounds absolutely sick as it does. And a lot of them do come from Zegama Beach Records, so shout out to them as well. Super dope. This is Life's Torment with Charades End.
Walks like a dog, listen gonna be only for so much. Such a breed, picture being underneath, obligated, perpetrate imposter.
Nice bass.
Always putting on a show, couple sitting in front row, for the people from these contradict. Some son of who runs with thunder rock, stumble around his block, walks like a dog, living on a pig, only with the worst.
No, yeah, these guys are cool. Man, we get a lot of grindcore bands with no basses, as we know. It's a funny thing we like to remark about. And to be fair to those bands, they do great still without a bassist. But when you have got a bassist, there's a real nice tone you can add to the mix like these guys have. And it just sounds really nice to hear that bass cutting through the mix. And I will say, though, when we've got a bassist in a grindcore band, they normally sound amazing. So there you go. This band's called Melt Citizen. The track's called Impaler Victoria. Here we go. That's not music you hear very often. Yes, surf rock. I was going to say, these guys had a really cool surf rock edge to their music. A lot of feedback at the end there. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I had a bunch of cool edges coming together. That vocal there pushed it into the heavy hardcore area, but again, other than that, it had surf rock, shoegaze, and cool stuff going on in the music there. The bassing on this one again was absolutely great. Had a bass melody all the way through, separate to the guitars. Really, really cool way to do your music, and something you just don't hear very often. But yeah, just a great mixture of stuff going on in the music there. Very, very nice. This band's called Gates to Hell. The track is called Next to Bleed. Here we go. Yeah, some nice little time changes. Man, the pop on that snare is crazy. Yeah, man. Guitar tones and bass tones nowadays just sound absolutely amazing in your ears. Sick. Great video for this one as well. I think this is a new band to the channel. Haven't seen these guys before on Nuclear Blast as well, by the looks of things. Yeah, sounded absolutely amazing. The pop on that snare was absolutely clapping me around the ears. This band is called God Complex. The track is called Depraved Idol. We've had some nice names today. Here we go. Very nice. Killer, man. We're checking out some nice stuff today. And again, just to mention how sick does guitars and bass sound nowadays. The distortions, they're just right in your ear. Sounds like your head's in the amp, but just with a clarity still as well, like the loudest distortion, but not because it's just been turned up to the max. It's actually been tamed and like just really there in your ears. Such a direct sound down your ears. Sounds amazing. These guys had distortion on pretty much everything. I think even the drums had a bit of dirt and distortion on there. Absolute wall of sound coming at you. Sounded amazing. Sick. This is a band we've checked out one time before. We're going to check them out again today. They blew our socks off last time. And then I've since realized, let me see, these guys are a two-man band, which is even more impressive to me. The fewer members your band has got, the more impressed I am. So two's pretty good. This is Gnostician with Ignis and Gehenna. I think I've said that right. Let's finish off with these guys. Dope. Wicked music. The bands nowadays have just got so much stuff going on in their music. They're not just like a hardcore band or a grindcore band. And when you hear that kind of genre name, you know what to expect from the music. You know what kind of riffs they're going to play, what kind of guitar tones, or what the vocal tone's going to sound like, and things like that. Nowadays, man, it's just an absolute mishmash of all sorts of stuff going on. You might have a blackened edge, go into a hardcore edge, go into a punk rock edge, go into a metallic edge, background to death, and you've just got everything going on in the music, a chilled out shoegaze section, even some surf rock even as well. You just don't know what to expect from this kind of music nowadays, and when someone says to you, oh yeah, I'm in a hardcore band, it could just mean anything pretty much. It means you've probably got a breakdown at some point in one song or something like that. That's about it. But yeah, absolutely killing it. And the fact these guys are a two-man band, every element of this music is high level and going off. The guitars were going off, the bass, the drums, the vocals, everything. So just a two-man band, really, really impressive. But man, all the bands today, and I'll let you know at the start, it was going to be a heavy one. But man, what a heavy day on the channel. The hardcore stuff, or the kind of hardcore adjacent stuff is so heavy nowadays. I mean, there's never been a heavier time in music, to be a listener to this kind of music. You know, even if the riffs were heavier back in the day, they didn't sound heavier because of the production. And the production nowadays means you can pretty much just play an open string and it sounds like an absolute massive band, but it sounds amazing. So we're living in the best time to listen to the heaviest music ever made, because this is it. It's never been heavier. Absolutely sick. This year's absolutely flying by already, but we're doing such a badass job on the Monday grind. I've got tons of bands in the queue. If you've got your bands releasing new stuff in the next week, is what I'm trying to say, send it over. We'll get you in the queue as soon as we can. But yeah, there's already a couple of week wait to get in the queue because it's just a solid year already. Loving it. Hope you have a good week so far. You're obviously having a good week so far. It's a new Monday. I meant to say, hope you have a good week and have a good day so far. We'll see you around, guys. Cheers. Bye.